Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpents, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. So good what is about to go down, because we are well on our way to potentially forcing the SEC to settle. Now, yes, we have, of course, at the moment, the market is going up, down, sideways. We've seen a little bit of a move in the positive side, and, what does that all mean? We'll break it down today. But the big news is that we, as the case itself, SEC might be forced to settle. Because if those emails go through, it's going to be game over very quickly. So the judge has ordered 10 additional documents to be sent by the SEC to her so that she can review them and then make her judgment on whether these 2018 emails need to go to Ripple. This is good. This is really good. Really good. So we have news out there at the moment, speaking about bearish sentiment, and we could be seeing very low prices. We could be seeing key support levels of 17 cents. We've got moving averages moving into 38 cents, 45, 62, 70 cents. Moving average 200, 150, and 20. By the way, if you don't know what moving averages are, make sure that you do, right? To get educated on this stuff, on these key terms, as when people like myself are speaking about them, you understand what we're saying, essentially, right? It's really important. I really highly encourage you to do that. So for me, I think it's really important to understand these terminologies and what they are. Now, Hinman's speech, Stuart Adody's comments, making sense of it all. So what he talks about is 4 years since the infamous Hinman speech, and we're nowhere closer on knowing how to classify digital assets in the US, keeping every crypto, including Ethereum, in regulatory limbo. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. The fact that there is such... It's just an open-ended discussion that just doesn't seem to be ending anytime soon. It's terrible. It really is, right? I mean, US, what are you doing? That's my question to them. Now, Ripple CEO says that they've been preparing for crypto winter with a significant cash balance and will keep hiring. I mean, this guy is an amazing leader. I really value what he's up to, how he goes about his business. I think he's a fantastic showcase of leadership. So he has stated that Ripple has been preparing for crypto winter with a significant cash balance. Thus, the company keep on hiring. As someone who has weathered a few downturns over the years, Mr. Garlinghouse believes the crypto bear market too shall pass. Amazing. And again, it shows, the confidence that he has in his own company and how liquid they are, which is brilliant, which is absolutely brilliant. Now, institutional investors boost allocation to Cardano and XRP amid price weakness. So we've spoken about this, that, there's a lot of money flowing into these projects, which is Cardano, XRP, and Polkadot, at the expense of Ethereum. And I can understand why. I mean, look, you make your calculations, and yeah, it's a pretty good bet. When you look at it from that way, they're cashing in on the opportunity of the utility of these three projects will far supersede Ethereum. And you know what? I agree. I would be doing the exact same thing. Exactly the same. It will supersede Ethereum. Now, it's not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, but I can see how they're doing it and why they're doing it. It makes complete sense. Now, we spoke about Ripple partnering with Luna to enable luxury retailers to accept payments in cryptocurrency. If you haven't heard of that, or if you don't know what I'm talking about here, make sure that you research it, right? Understand what is going on, the narrative that is out there. It's really important. Now, more Terra-like crashes. So Ripple CEO predicts that there may only be scores of cryptos left in the future. We've spoken about this many times over the last 12, 14 months that I've been around, that there are too many cryptocurrencies. There are too many. And he says, 99% of cryptocurrencies are not focused on real problems, on real utility. The big keyword here for you, for your portfolio, for what you're up to, for your objectives, is utility. You need to go and get projects that have real utility. Simple as that. Simple as that. So, your VChains, your Quants, your XRPs, the projects that are inside ISO 20022. These is what we're talking about here. Now, sure, is Quant going to take some time to come through? Yeah, it is. But it's going to be around. It's not going to go to zero. It's not going to crash. And again, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but you need to go out there and get projects that have real utility. Now, he came out and said, Ripple is hiring hundreds of roles around the globe, both in person and remote. Fair warning, we have a no arseholes policy here. If that's the kind of culture you're looking for, apply here. Love it. Love it. So good. So good. So good. Really, really exciting to see that. And so, have we reached the bottom? Is this the bottom? Is there more to come? I spoke about Celsius. I've spoken about the possibility that if Celsius goes down, the market's going to go down again. But if Celsius doesn't go down, are we about to go up again? So of course, we'll talk about that. Now, the SEC is trying to hide documents behind comical argument. And I mean, look, for me, it's the same narrative. I've not changed my opinion and will not be changing my opinion. It's a settlement or a win for Ripple. I just don't see it going any other way. Now, as we begin to look at it from a charts perspective, on the daily, right? We're looking at the RSI. You see, we're back inside the RSI now for XRP. From a MACD point of view, almost back, but not quite, into a bullish sentiment. Well inside the Bollinger Band, as you can see, with, two pretty decent size candles. However, as soon as we touched that particular support level of 34.23 or 34.31, we've come back down. So it'll be very interesting to see how it goes, over the next couple of hours in terms of its performance and all that. Yes, the market is going up, but it could be once again a little bit of a fake out before more continues. Like I said, we're waiting patiently on the news on Celsius and what's going on there, and that there is on my mind at the moment. So I'm not too fussed at the moment about what the market is doing at the moment today, because this could turn red very quickly. Very, very, very quickly. So charts are important. Bollinger Bands, RSIs, MACDs, these are all very important, but not when you got a big news lingering in the background where we don't necessarily know what the outcome is. That's the key here. We don't know what the outcome of that is. When we do, then we'll be in a much better position to make an informed decision. So right now, patience, patience, patience. So then, okay, so what happens from here? Well, like I said, we do have this thing lingering at the moment. We do need to wait. It's very, very, very important, to wait on the Celsius news before we make an actual decision on, how things are progressing and what's going on there. So is there still the possibility of going under the 20 cents, under the high 20s range, into the 27s, 26 cents? Yes, I would say so. At the moment, with Celsius lingering in the background, yeah, we could definitely be seeing that. So this is where, it's very, very important at the moment to be open-minded and to keep an eye out on how the market progresses over the coming days. Are we near the bottom? We could be, but it's yet too early right now to make those sort of assumptions. What I do know is that once we do hit the actual proper bottom, then we will start to move faster towards all the targets that we have spoken about over the course of the last couple of months. We still have a Ripple IPO, a case settlement to come through, all of these things. Now, from a judge point of view and what is going on there, I'm very excited about what is happening, because I do believe that we are heading towards the judge ruling in Ripple's favor, and that in itself will give us maybe a maximum 30-day window, and the SEC will be forced to settle. Again, it's my opinion, my perspective, and again, it's not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, but I really do see the narrative going down that path and giving us what we've been wanting for so long, which is a settlement or a win. Now, if you did learn something new today. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you. Look forward to see you on the next one.